this machine here, it's automatic select here. These are the different, this is in program 5 that I have in the machine. So right now I have to unlock it and then put in the code here. Now I can reprogram this thing. I can change the numbers on here. So this is the lower roll here. It's green. That's the center roll. Red is the right roll, which is the nearest one right now. And the yellow is the rear roll. And this is the rotated, how far it goes. It's all in millimeters. So quarter inch is around 6.2 millimeters. So I got it gapped open so it's a little bit bigger than that. I can change this now to any one of these other things. You first got to tap on it. That gives it an action. Now I can change this one here right now to say 6.4 millimeters. So now that's how it's programmed. That's simple as that. Right now, the first step here on this thing is, this is step number 1. There's step number 2. This is just to get the machine lined up to start. Okay, so there's step 3 and step 4. So 3 is for the front roller to go down to 250. 250 makes it level with the center roller, so you can slide the metal in. And then the right roller, which is the rear roller, I got it set at 41.2. That ends up being the back stop, like the back gauge. Now, then it clamps. The lower roller, the center roller clamps. I got it set a little bit smaller than the quarter inch size, so it clamps nice and tight onto the bar, the plate. And then the right roller goes down to 250, and then I got it going here so it rotates forward to 150 millimeters forward, and then the rear right roller comes up and it bends the metal up, and that's where it really gets the bend angle, the sharp bend angle to begin with, bend radius. And then it rotates back a little bit, back to 150. You can put a lower number in the rotate and it'll go backwards to that number there. It was rotated forward to 150. And then it rotates forward to 558. So this is basically, then the rear roller opens up a little bit, the right roller, and then it rotates farther, so it gives it more gradual to give your spiral shape. And then it rotates farther to a higher number, and then it keeps doing that. Rotates farther to a higher number, and then we have some more rotation. And this is how it's simple. All I have to do is hit one of these things here, and that's the next operation. The next step, the machine will do this, and it'll go right on through this process here. Now, when the machine operates, you can pause it at any spot and change things to modify it. You'd have to go back in and reset it afterwards to that number. So basically, I'm just going to go right on through here. So now it's gone through all the steps here. You're done with steps, but I don't know. It probably goes up to 100 steps you can do here, 99 steps for each program. All right. So this is data storage here. So this is what I went through. Is going through the data storage is number 5. It had already number 1 in it to begin with, and once you get the program there in it, you can store it and upload it before you operate the system, before you hit automatic select. So well, anyhow, let's just turn it on once and go to automatic select here. Oh, hit automatic. No, that's where I meant. You want to be on this page. This page here is where you start. And this is the numbers that it's going to. I just hit automatic start right now. And now the machine's going to go to the starting positions. It'll do some calibrating in it also as it's doing this stuff. Resetting itself to the starting position. Right now it's also got to turn this number back down to 0 to rotate so it starts in the 0 spot. As soon as the upper roller here, this goes to 0 and the upper roller is in the opening position here, you want to hit the auto pause. See, right now I got auto pause. Now this is the spot where you would stick the metal into the machine and start the machine. Now I hit the auto pause again, and now it's going to start running. Now I clamp the part. It's clamped at a little bit more than 5 because there's nothing in there, so it went a little bit past 5. The rear roller going down to a starting position here. And now it's rotating in, and it's going to go right on through the whole thing here. But the part you got to do is stop the machine when the roller gets to 0, and the gap is opened up right afterwards for the starting spot. It can probably be reprogrammed so it'll always be, you know, so it'll start in the starting position, so it doesn't have to, you don't have to pause it. At the end of the program it'll be at the right spot to begin with. But before this program, it could be, the rollers could be in some other position other than a starting position. And so I have it programmed that they go to a starting position first. This one here is flashing because it's showing it's clamped, and this is, and the auto is running. When it's flashing, it's operating. Getting towards the end here now, so that the front roller is coming up and doing the bend of the tail end of it. Reverse goes back, forward and reverse there to get the curve, and so it doesn't have a flat spot where it's the last part of the metal is smooth curve on the end. And it should be almost done right now. It just has to open up and everything. It's just finished the program. So that's basically okay. It's not that hard to, if you do an initial part there and you jot down all the numbers of what your part you want to make is at, where it ends, where the roller is at, in different spots in the bend you want to do, you can program it to fine-tune it so it stops in more spots and goes forward and reverse in other spots. So you can fine-tune it to do exactly what you want to do. Okay.